Welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a room tour today and show you guys what my room looks like. I had a couple people request for me to do this, so I figure why not. My room is pretty small, but I have done quite a bit with the space that I have been given. If you want, I can do a separate video and show all my plants and do kind of like a plant tour, but as of right now, this is just a regular room tour. If you guys enjoy the video, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and of course give the video a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications, those are also very important. Instagram is on the screen here, so make sure you follow me on Instagram.
I think they were in some of it.
Yeah, they're definitely in some of it. Welcome to my room, folks. So the first wall when you walk into my room, there is this giant shelf that holds a lot of items, a lot of junk, to be honest. A bunch of books, once again books, makeup and stuff there. Keep a bunch of beauty, hair stuff, my bags, fannies, stuff like that in there. And then this is all skincare and hair. So on top here, I painted this myself. I am very proud of it. So this is my cactus corner. I keep a bunch of aloes in this pot. I do have two plant lights here, as you can see. These are just bulbs that I keep in there. Keep these guys nice and happy. I got this picture in the back in Newfoundland. I really love that little picture. Those are puffins. The model Lamborghini Countach. I absolutely love this car. This is my favorite car in the entire world. I love that. So I actually have my two biggest pothos on the top of that shelf as well. Some of the vines attached to my wall, of course, and then I also do have some dangling down. Eventually this whole wall will be filled in with vines, so I'm very excited to see how that turns out as well. This is my vision board. I recommend that everybody has a vision board. I feel like they are pretty important. I wanted to do mine a little bit different. These are all pictures that either inspire me or just daily reminders. I do have my Lamborghini Countach on this wall. I also have this really beautiful house, some money, really beautiful greenhouse here. On this first section of the wall, I just have a whole bunch of pictures that I've printed from Tumblr. I printed these photos probably like 5 years ago, so some highlights that I can show y'all. This is a baby photo of Drake. He's my favorite artist. I really like that one as well. I have a picture of Justin Timberlake looking like a badass here. I also have this quote that I ended up getting tatted on my ribs probably about a year later. On top of my window I have a few paintings. So this one was painted for me by one of my friends. I got this painting from Dominican Republic last year. There actually was a painting that I liked a little bit more than this one, but it was too big to fit on the plane, so I got this one instead. Two paintings of my cats. I painted these myself as well. This first one on the left here is Jimmy. I painted him with some gangster chains on because he's a little bit more of a badass out of the two. On the right is Jack. I painted him with a tuxedo because he's a lot more sophisticated out of the two cats. So I just really wanted to encapsulate their personalities through these paintings. In my window, I have 4 plants hanging, and then I also have some dream catchers in my window, as well as a stained glass eye. I have some floating shelves hanging over there. I have a whole bunch of sentimental teddy bears up there. And then directly under, I got a whole bunch of plants on this little dresser. Over from this tabletop here, I have this shelf where I keep majority of my plants. So I did install 4 plant hooks in my ceiling. I ended up swapping 2 of the plants out for a light. So I ended up hanging this light so these plants on the top shelf can be a little bit more happy. So this plant on the left is just absolutely giant. It starts up here and it goes all the way down to the floor. I even have it looped around my curtain rod here and then coming all the way back down. You can see I have it looped in my shutters there. Yeah, honestly, when I got this plant, it was so tiny. I also have this giant philodendron on the right here, and I have this wrapped up all into my shelf. Kind of looks like a little jungle canopy over there. On this top shelf here, I have some more sensitive plants. I got an aloe over there. I got quite a bit of cool stuff going on in this shelf. I really like how it turned out. In my second shelf, I just have another golden pothos. So this is how I dechlorinate my water. I actually just take it from the tap, keep it in jars for a couple days, and that dechlorinates the water by just keeping it in the jars. So this is my third shelf. I actually have installed a plant light in this shelf. This is where I keep a lot of cacti and succulents and whatnot. I do have some green onion and some cilantro in the back there for my mom. I'm just growing those out for her garden. They'll be going outside in the summer. I have this really beautiful agave pretty much as a centerpiece. I love it. And I got a little cactus garden in the back there. I actually have a cactus tour where I go over all my cacti if you want to see that. So I'll link that up above and down below so you guys can check out all my cacti if you want to see. On my fourth shelf, I have a whole bunch of peppers and cucumbers and stuff like that that are once again going to be going outside in the summer. A lot of my plant supplies at the bottom there. I have soil over there, a whole bunch of fertilizers and whatnot, and pots. I like to keep it pretty humid in here because of my plants. They love the humidity, so I try to keep that running. You can kind of see that hanging plant, how I have it all around here. I kind of just draped it all into here, starting to go down to the bottom. Beside my giant plant shelf, I have even more plants. Really love this one. I actually don't know what type of plant this is whatsoever, but I really, really love this one. It's huge compared to when I got it. I also have a banana tree right here in the front. It is just a little baby as of right now, but hopefully in like 10 to 15 years, I could get banana out of this. So yeah, I have another plant light set up here. This is actually the exact same light that I installed in my shelf over here. Once again, I have a whole bunch of cacti and succulents that I've stuck under here. And I do have a couple cucumbers and whatnot in the back there. Once again, those are going in my mom's garden. Have that cute little arrangement. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on in here. If you guys want an actual plant tour, I could definitely give one of those. I just figured a lot of people wouldn't necessarily care about a plant tour. This is a Monstera. This is one of the most popular house plants. People love this plant because it gets the giant split leaves over time once they get bigger. Back here, I have my Polaroid. I got some framed pictures here. Some more glass cacti, photo album. I have a little motivational picture. Keep a lot of my sunglasses in this tray here. This is not all of them, but this is quite a lot of them. I got a Buddha head. I have a lemme. So I keep majority of my shoes on this little shoe rack here. This is not all of them, just kind of whatever can fit. I keep all my jackets behind my door, and then whatever can't fit behind my door, I've just stacked on top here. I don't have a lot of closet space, as you can clearly see, so it's a little crowded up in here. On the top there is actually just where I keep all my pants. I have it organized. I have all my t-shirts on the first rack here, color coded of course. And then on the bottom I have all my sweaters and whatnot. I live in Canada, so I have a lot of sweaters. Once again, of course, color coded. Last but not least, I have this beautiful photo wall that I created pretty much when I first moved into here. This is all pictures of my family. I can show y'all a couple highlights. This is me, this is my dad, and this is my cousin. My dad literally only drove Mustang and BMWs his whole life. Now he only drives BMWs, but when he was younger, he used to drive a bunch of Mustangs. Another photo over here with that same cousin, and then this is my dad and my uncle. I think it's a Mustang, once again, here in the back. It could be a BMW, like one of those boxy ones, but I think it's a Mustang. I have me sleeping with one of my old cats. His name was Mickey. He was crazy. We had to give him away because he always used to attack me. This is a photo of me. This is my sibling, and then my grandmother. Rest in peace to her. This old photo of my mom when she was in Jamaica, when she was probably about my age. Super cute. This is like an old strip of my mom and my dad. Cute. There's just a whole bunch of super cute memories on here, so I really love this one. And then that brings you back to my door. So on the back of my door, I just have a license plate from Aruba, and then I got some stickers on the back. That's pretty much it for my room. It's pretty small, but yeah. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below whether you like my room or not. Jack, you want to make a debut? Up in the front? Jack says bye, everybody. Okay, thanks. Appreciate you.